Good morning, pals. Welcome back to 100 Days, 100 Miles on a $100 Treadmill. I'm Tanya. That's my fat cat, Jim. And we walk for about 20 minutes. We go a mile and talk about Disneyland. So come along with us. Let's take a walk. All right, guys, you ready to get started? Get ready for the countdown. For reals now. Come on, everybody. Here we go. And let's ramp it up. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. It's day 25. Let's see if I can do this without falling off the treadmill. These things don't work. Said I'm just supposed to have to pull it. Woohoo! It's very exciting to have hit the quarter of the way mark. It gets easier every time because I'm learning something new every day. Yesterday you saw me working on the ears that we're working on, and that's a whole new skill set of filming my hands and doing something, and hopefully that worked out well and you could see what I was doing. I learned quite a bit from watching that back, and how to, hopefully today's will be framed a little bit better, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. Yeah, that was just a lot of fun it's a lot of fun now. It was really frustrating when I was trying to figure out how to set up the camera and how to, I wanted to be able to flip the video so that it looked like you were working along with me rather than looking down at me. And so that got a little confusing. You probably saw that the video flipped a couple of times. And that's because I learned that is from the editing process, not the filming process. So today I'm going to try filming upside down and just flipping the video. So those of you who know me know that I don't know my left from my right very well, let alone like my up and downs and doing things backwards for a camera. I wish myself luck. And welcome to anybody who's newly starting along with us. All we do is I walk for about 45 minutes to an hour. I edit it down to about 20 minutes so you have a good workout time frame. And we talk about Disneyland or Disney related things. And I don't know where you guys are finding me, but awesome. I'm glad to have you along. And if you want to keep watching more, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do this every day. And we'll be doing it for, clearly as the title suggests, we're doing this for 100 days, a mile each of those days to equal 100 miles. And that I'm doing it on a treadmill that I bought off of Amazon on Black Friday for just a little over $100. So there you go, 100, 100, 100. And so this treadmill has held up for 25 miles so far. I mean, this whole thing is an experiment, so the alliteration of it was great for the 100, 100, 100. And it didn't seem like too big of a buy-in on any of it, that I could do a mile every day for 100 days. And I could purchase one of these walking pad treadmills for around $100. And I definitely could talk about Disneyland every single day of my life because I already do that. So that all of those things seem to come together for what I was looking to do. So when I started it was just on a whim. I started, like I said, I bought the walking pad on Black Friday. The first one that came was damaged, so I didn't start on the day that I had planned to start. I started when the replacement one came. That happened to be December 5th. So there was no rhyme or reason other than that was the day it all came together. I had all of the equipment and I'm just going to do this thing, and it's resonating with some people, and I think that's amazing. All right, and now we'll take a look at the footage of working on the ears today. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with these ears today. So what we're going to work on today is sewing up this hole that we made yesterday, taking the tags out. So I've got a little bit of thread left there. And just going to clean that up a little bit. See if I can find enough to tie it. Maybe not quite enough. If you've got a pair of tweezers, they would come in handy for tying knots. All right, so we're getting those threads out on both sides so that we have a good place to start. It's a good thing that I didn't try to tie that other one in a knot because it just ended up pulling out. And we would have been tying to nothing anyway, so. All right, so we've got a little tail of thread on both sides here. And I've gone through my stash of thread to get some that I think matches pretty darn good there. Get that needle threaded. Also, my new light came yesterday, so hopefully you can see this a little bit better today. I know I can see it a little bit better. I feel like we got one more thread to pull here. Yeah, I think I got it. All right, so what I'm going to do is fold this over because we're going to try and continue this invisible stitch. So I'm just going to catch that. And I'm going to tie these two ends together so that I can kind of get this knot hidden a little bit. So you can see I just tied those two threads together. It's a little hard to see, but hopefully you can follow along. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the two tails I've got there. And kind of get those guys tucked. Tuck that thread tail in. As I catch the other side to stitch this together. So it's a little fiddly when you first get started to kind of get everything pushed under and hidden. But once we get going, it will make better sense. And if you can see, I'm actually sewing into the holes that were left from me pulling the thread out yesterday. And as I pull that tight along the way, you can see it just kind of disappears. It's one of the great things about this kind of fabric that's on the inside here is that it's like it's velveteen and it's fuzzy, so it hides a lot of imperfections, shall we say. And as we get closer to our goal, it just kind of starts blending in and looking like it's supposed to, like it's always been that way. Now you're going to see why we left this little tail of thread here. And then we're just going to take these two and it would be easier to see if I didn't have that underneath it, huh? A nice little neat knot here. And then I'm going to leave those tails a little bit long because what I'm going to do is sew them back into the body to hide the tails. So what I'm doing is putting the needle in up here, bringing it out way down here, and you'll see that tail of the thread. So I'm just going to pull it really taut, clip it as close to the fabric as I can without actually cutting the fabric, and then just kind of give it a little rub and it'll pull away from the fabric and it'll be trapped inside. So that is one way to get rid of your tails on your thread. And we'll do that with this other one as well. Or we'll just go back in kind of where we came from. Go about the length of the needle. Pull it back out the bottom. Pull it tight. Clip the thread. Give it a little rub, and there you go. The threads that are showing are actually from the previous professional sew job. All right, so let's move on to the next part of this, which is trying to figure out if we're going to put maybe some other flowers here, or making a bow. Let's see what we come up with. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, thanks for coming along, working on my ears with me. And I don't know, I'm having a good time with it. I hope that that's working out for you guys to see a little bit of that every day as well. So I think we have gotten to this place where we need to do a little quick time, because I think I have way too much content for today. So let's go ahead and ramp this up. And where do you want to head to today? Let's see. I'm going to celebrate day 25, so let's go to somewhere we can celebrate. Let's head to the Plaza Inn for some of Walt's favorite fried chicken and a lava cake afterwards. Ooh. They have some of the cutest desserts there. I had a strawberry Minnie Mouse, had ears on it and everything, a little cake, like strawberry upside down cake. It was fantastic. We're just getting off of Big Thunder, and we're gonna head over to Plaza Inn, which is just on the outskirts of Tomorrowland. So as you're leaving the main street and you turn into Tomorrowland, the Plaza Inn is right there on the corner. And it is one of the oldest restaurants in Disneyland. And they still serve fried chicken made the way that Walt liked to eat it. So, little fun fact again today. And it's good stuff, I can attest. It's one of my favorite places to go eat. All right, so we're heading through the gates of Frontierland to the hub. Looking at the castle before we look at the partner statue today. And heading around the backside of that hub and straight over to Plaza Inn. All right, and we have arrived. Whew. Way to go. It's all worth it when you get to eat fried chicken at the end, right? And one more time, we need to hydrate. And there it is. There's our mile. Good job, pals. All right, pals. Thanks for joining me for another 100 miles, 100 days on a $100 treadmill. I'm Tanya, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, pals. 25 days. 25 days. 25 days. That flew right over you. 25 days. Oh my God. Hopefully the first one worked.